We now return to Let's Play Hearthlands. I'm just gonna get rid of this because that really doesn't tell me anything anymore. I never really pay attention to it. We know what we need, and for right now I'm just gonna put down yet another one of you. Because what we really need is some help with the military.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Let's tell you to get, just in case. Got plenty of boots. Did I put those on half and half? I did. My little farmyard here is kind of filling up, but I think it's okay. I mean, I say that, but we clearly need some food, and the beautification issues remain for most of the city.
I'm here.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir.
I know. See, look at this. This guy already has 2 units built in. Meanwhile, we're still waiting for these guys. And now they're starting to get some good, finally. But not soon enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just extend that road. Good. For any possible future expansion. 284 people. Holy crap. And that's with a very high tax level. So, clearly I'm not building enough. I was going to do some new stuff, like putting down apothecaries in the corners. That's not a good road. That is not a good road. There. That will take care of that, and then we can get rid of the ones in the middle, or I could just leave them. What I really need, I mean, the constables really ought to just be sort of sitting here by the tax collection offices. If I'm actually looking at the taxes, we are actually generating more than I'm getting, which means that I'm not collecting enough. So why don't we just go dump some new tax offices down as well? I mean, from the very beginning, this was not the most optimized layout at all anyway. And, really, to do it again, I probably wouldn't set it up like this.
2 arms.
Okay, where are you going? Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So I'm gonna go, can I do a control click to pull it? I can.
Orders.
Why wasn't this told to me from the very beginning? Let's bring in the spearmen.
Yes, my lord.
The tutorial needs to be updated just a bit. Okay. 1 unit of archers, 1 unit of axemen. A bit fuller version of the... Can I grab you?
Yes, sir.
And have you take on them? And the 2 from you, maybe? We'll just hold on that. Perhaps next time.
Orders.
Let's see. If I take, I mean, yeah, you're within distance now, but in future, when we survive this, I'll put down a.
On the go.
My headset is falling off of my head. Okay, we're hurting just a little bit. I mean, I've lost far too many people from my... So, there goes the spearman again. And another plague. Okay.
Orders. Orders. At your service. Yes, my lord.
Send you all home. And, okay. Well, collected a huge chunk of tax. So, are we collecting closer now to the generated one? Yeah, it looks like it. Cider! Fine. Fine. Even though I think cider, or at least alcohol, was one of the things we kind of still needed. Take a look at these. We can get fish from street caught. Yes, I want fish from street caught. It's quite a bit expensive, but we've got the money right now. Inner Burn, we're selling to them. Pengarth could use some things. Perhaps we could sell them some clothes. We can afford to sell just a little bit of clothing. Pontway, street caught. We could sell some cider to street caught. We could sell apples to Whitmore. Although we're suffering for food enough that that's not a good idea. But we're clearly not getting rid of, well, the turnips is actually what we appear to have far too much of. Oh, yes, that was one of the things I was going to do. This has nothing in it. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to take a new store yard. I'm going to put it a little bit closer. I'm going to trade this in for turnips. Half turnips? Fuck it, let's just do all turnips. Go ahead and accept the turnips up there. Get the turnips up here, actually. Then we can empty this out, because we've got too many damn turnips, and not enough pigs are being... That's a problem. Not enough pigs are being born. Stone. We've got a bit of stone, so I could take care of some of your concerns over the appeal of the area. Okay, well that takes care of that one, unfortunately. These will all evolve next month. Okay.
I'm here.
So, the archers did fairly well. They remained fairly unscathed. Is there anything to pick up here? Not really, no. The turkeys have moved out of range of my hunters, so we're only picking up the rabbits from there, which is disappointing.
On the guard.
More people continue to move in, more people move out. Such is life in Horntwat, or whatever the fuck we're called. Holm Twat. So, how are your feelings towards me now? Good. Our little trading deal has actually bumped us over. So that's good. We are still not selling to Pengarth because I click on it. God damn it. Because I'm not actually selling them anything. So let's sell them something. Beer. I'm buying. Feathers. Looks like everything else I've got it sold. Can still sell to some other people here. Can sell and buy. That's not a good idea though, is it? 161 and then we'd only be able to sell it for 128? Yeah, that's not good. So hopefully Pengarth will enjoy this a little bit more. Turnips to Inner Burn. Let's think about selling some turnips. This, I feel, is the way you do this. This is how you improve relations a little bit better. You trade. You make them happy through trade, and then once you've done that, you can focus on the evil fortress that we will never have enough military to take on. But I can at least improve relations. A little bit. Hopefully once they start trading with me, that will come in handy. Unfortunately, the turnips are the lower end food, so even though we would be selling them, I mean, some food is better than no food, I suppose, but...
I'm here, my lord.
Okay, I think I've got a bit of stone now that I can afford to... I don't have 24 stone, though. Okay, we're gonna have to do something else with the stone. We're gonna need a separate distributor for stone. Uh, 4 stone. I always miss out on where that is. We need something else with that. What were you? Pillows? We're not making enough pillows, obviously. How are you doing? You know what? I'm impatient, and we're gonna have to deal with these guys anyway. So why don't we come over here?
Sir.
And my axe.
I'm hearing them shoot at something. What are they shooting at? Oh, it's down here. That's pretty obnoxious, actually. Okay, well, anyway. Back to this possible mistake of epic proportions. Can I... how close? I mean, I could get it fairly close, enough to protect them, but...
Orders?
Sir, to battle.
Yes, my lord.
Oh,
To battle.
that jerk moves! Pretty weak, though, actually. Mass archer fire seems to be the way to go. Wow, we picked up 1,000... 1,000 what? Experience? Off of that? Okay. So, I have discovered the way to do this. Mass archer fire is so much more effective. I imagine these guys would distract by surrounding, but definitely the mass archer fire is
Here,
just
my lord.
the way forward on this, because holy
Yes,
crap.
my lord.
So, that worked out very well. I believe we could probably tear apart a goblin village. Now, let's see, just because, out of curiosity, I want to know how many units I can actually have. This is going to be too far out of the way, though, isn't it? Is that possibly their area of... like, when something moves through that activates them? Their area of activation? Rather than collecting on whatever? That is possible. In fact, that is probable. That is highly likely. See, this is what happens when the game just gives you an abridged tutorial and doesn't really fucking explain. Ah, so I can't actually have this. Okay. We'll turn that down then. Let's go into here and see if I can't... I could have it right now. We're at 2,000 though, that's half of what I want for something else. Ah, fuck it, research it. So yes, it's very disappointing that the game is vague on that, because it's not a lot of fun, really, to try and guess stuff like this. Try and figure it out on my own. Jesus, what am I even looking for? The Hunter's Lodge. I want to find out where the Hunter's Lodge is. That is in... food. Yes, damn. Okay. Go collect some more feathers. We need the feathers. We've also got a ton of people. That's possibly causing some unhappiness. Low reputation lowers immigration rates. Yeah, reputation's not so high. Well, good, I guess. They require more planks, of which we probably have none. We actually have 58 in the city. Is that all up here? It looks like it's all up there. So... perhaps this needs to be a little bit closer to that. We're still, excuse me, still suffering on the iron, though. Heavily. Well, actually, we've built some axes, it looks like. That's good. Yeah, once this next archer's unit goes in, I will gladly go attack those goblins, because that's really where we're heading with all this, I think. Feathers and beer and pillows, and let's take some planks here, in fact. Jesus. There it is. I'll tell it to get some planks. Things are going green up here, that's good to see. Plus 89 on the worst. Still overabundance of turnips. I'm curious now to see my relations. Well, good. I'll probably spend a little bit more, get these guys up. Now everyone's positive. Well, except for Innerburn, who are just going to remain jerks. And now we've got some stone. Let's put down a tower. We'll put down a stone tower. How about here? I mean, that's kind of redundant. I really don't need it right there. So let's not put it right there. Let's not waste precious resources. In fact, what I should put it towards is something up here. So it's actually hitting this damn goblin who keeps coming in here. Now the walls eventually are going to wander by.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Are going to wander by
I'm
here once we've cleared that out. So I will take this. I don't think it needs to be connected that way. And then I will, I mean, eventually we'll probably have to pull this out. I will take you, and I'll pull you out this way. Why? Did I just not have enough stone? Oh, I ate up all my stone. Damn! Well, I guess I could take... Let's go ahead and just get rid of you, and then we'll put in a new quarry master. It's in... Here. Masonry. There we go. It's only going to fit one. I mean, I could put another road out this way. Ooh. You should go grab that. And in fact, if there's anything else on the ground that is being eaten up or taken away, I should definitely go and get it. There's furniture back, okay.
Yes, my lord.
Well, putting walls around the city would probably be a great idea, but we just need more stone, and I've got plenty of stone, and I've got plenty of people, so let's not complain about that too much, huh? Let's be more proactive.
And my axe.
Plenty. Good. Looks like axes are okay. I do want this other archer's unit up. This is too many archers. I really should have had something else, but infantry apparently are just not that good. Now, I would like to see what the horses are like. Having a cavalry charge would probably be cool. But again, the separation of units like that just aren't really meaningful. You just kind of bash them all together and they attack on their own. You can't tell your spearmen to charge the cavalry. You can't tell your archers to focus fire on somebody. The mechanic just needs to be changed. Plain and simple. See if anyone even uses that. You need money? Okay. Sure. They like me already, but we can afford it. 42. I mean, damn, that's good. I have fulfilled a request for you guys. Could you possibly... No. I was going to ask for iron, and they have no iron. Let's go check our friends to see who has iron. Street Cot didn't... Will you close? Street Cot did not. I believe. Correct. They had coal. Okay. Right-clicking is so much easier. Nobody has it. Nobody has it. Well, shit. 21 now. Okay. I think we're definitely gonna have to have a few more units. Like, I'll have to upgrade this to the next one so I have a maximum of 12.
And my
Although, I don't know. I mean, these guys have been earning quite a bit of experience. Thanks. Thanks for all the boots that I don't need. Got planks down there.
I'm here, my lord.
Good. Axes are in place. I still think just mass archer fire is going to save the day on this one, so I'm not really worried about it. It's only half unit right now. You know what? I'm getting impatient, so
Orders.
this will probably come and bite me in the butt. However, I can accept 1 out of the 16.
I'm here, my lord.
I wonder if that killed it. I don't know. Perhaps putting, just in case there's mass retaliation, putting some units there would be good. Okay, we do have some stone. Let's put some wall down. Took out a good chunk of money, but definitely not more than I could afford. I can afford quite a bit. However, we're now out of stone. So there we go. There's rabbits and turkeys and apples galore up here. This is a good food spot. And we're going to conquer the goblins and take it from them.
Orders.
Got a few trickling in. Guys
I'm here.
from the smokehouse are being killed. Is it just right here? I guess it's just right here. Damn it. Alright, well, in that case, we'll put another archer's tower there, because we have to have something going on to take care of this. Perhaps putting some wall? Putting some... No, I want actual wall, and I don't know what you're getting caught on. Oh, it's a tree. Because you can't rotate the map, and you can't see what is around corners. And it looks like there's a pile of wood. Oh, that's being carried by a dude. This just leaves this completely open. They're gonna escape through the road anyhow, but hopefully it'll just keep them a little bit tighter. Anyway, back to the task at hand. Let's just go for it.
Yes, my lord.
Oh shit. I was not expecting the wolf riders, however... No, pull back, pull back. I'd rather you focus on the characters themselves, not the houses that are hurting no one right now. They're not hurting anyone. Go! I think that might be the last of them. Okay. And if we look at my archer count, we really only lost 1 spearman, actually, is what it looks like to me, because we had 2 in this unit. So yeah, damn, we slaughtered those guys. Level 3, level 2s. This is my last chance to get experience, other than being invaded, but now that we're kind of friendly with everyone, or at least partially friendly, we're neutral with 2 of these guys. If I could get neutral with them because of trade, that would please me. And then all we'd have to do is just focus on building a bit stronger army. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Is that all the shit they've stolen from me? Okay, well, this is good. I'm very pleased by it anyway. So, since the, apples, what the fuck am I saying? Since we've seen kind of all there is to the game right now, I guess, I mean, we're just... Really, I'm not going to be doing much beyond waiting for things after this. This will never stabilize, but frankly, we don't need it. We've got all the people we could ever need. I mean, we got 50 people at high taxation. Yay! So, all threats on the map are done here. As long as I maintain good trade relations, we'll never have to defend myself, and if I do, I've got plenty of money to pay off anyone. So, what I think I'm going to do from now on is wait for these to finally stabilize and build up. Do that off screen, of course, and once I have enough, because these guys have stayed at 35, once I have enough, I guess I'll just go after them, because it looks like we've stabilized the game, more or less. I mean, I could go conquering the whole continent, but I really don't want to do that, frankly. So, once I have got these 9 units ready to go, I'll probably put in a 10th one, maybe even build up 12. Who knows? If the game calculates properly the mass fire of archers, I might just fill in with archers and say screw the rest of the military, but if it's going to calculate it off-screen, and I don't have a choice, then maybe I'll want a few more infantry. Either way, I'm just going to build up a military off-screen, and next time we'll maybe go conquer the Lich King, and that'll probably be the end of the game. Wow. Okay. Yeah, fine. Yeah. So I think that's what we'll do. Food needs are still around, but maybe I can also get my my walls finally built. Have an enclosed city. But this seems to have done well. I mean, granted, we're on very easy, 50% difficulty. Things might be not only easier for the enemies, but also easier in terms of consumption and other things like that. So this is not really a good showcase of how to get the game done. In fact, if we were on normal difficulty, I would be more than willing to bet this would not have worked the way it worked. But anyway, the game might be almost over. I don't know. I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.